You are listening to ProveText, a Glossa House podcast exploring Scripture with Dr. T. Michael W. Halcomb and Dr. Frederick J. Long. Welcome and enjoy.
Hello, Michael Halcomb here, and welcome to another episode of Three Things. Here's three things that I'm thinking about today. One is someone who has been a theological influence on my life. I never had the chance to meet this person. Sadly, this person is deceased. But I look forward to many good conversations with this person in life after life. The person I'm talking about, his name is Stanley Grenz, Grenz. And Grenz has written a couple of works that have been very influential on me. The first one is a rather dense but really, really insightful book called The Social God and the Relational Self, one of my favorite books of all times. I would highly commend it to you. Grenz also wrote Kingdom Cry, which is a great book on prayer. So I'm thankful for the time that Stanley Grenz had on this earth and the influence that his works have had on me over the years. Something else I've been thinking about is just denominations. I hear a lot of folks sort of poo-poo on denominations. And, you know, I used to, when I was doing my undergraduate as part of a movement called the Restoration Movement or the Christian churches. And they define themselves as non-denominational, which from my perspective, they totally were denominational. They had a conference and a missions organization and everything. But anyways, I think denominations for numerous reasons can be very good and healthy things. I think denominations have a long shared history with people within those movements or denominations over time and over places, you know, overseas even, and can have a global reach. And so I think that's amazing. And that leads me to the next point, is just connection. You know, if you're a Nazarene like I am, for example, and you're traveling throughout the world, you can always go into a Nazarene church and there's an immediate connection there. Another thing, just the pooling of global resources. I think that's an amazing and beautiful thing. Whereas if you're an independent church, you don't have that. Everything is self-contained. And so to have these global relationships and global support and the global pooling of resources. And so just thinking that, you know, denominations for those reasons, as well as the beauty of unity and difference, even though we have different denominations, I don't think that's anything against Christianity or a mark against Christianity, but it shows ecumenism and ecumenical spirit. And as long as someone's orthodox, we can extend to them the right hand of fellowship. So I think there's some great things when we look at denominations. It's also just a really quick and clear way to identify what we who are part of that denomination value. And I think that's a great thing. I was also thinking about this term that, you know, I've known for a long time. This is the third thing. Perichoresis. It's really a Greek compound word, peri and choreo, which means to dance around. This is a term that later came to be used of God, really to describe the Trinity. Perichoresis. It's this one God in one continuous ongoing dance, but they're weaving in and out and interpenetrating and dancing with one another. And I grew up in the South in Kentucky. There were things like square dances, and that's kind of what I think of when I picture this term perichoresis. The members of the Trinity sort of locking arms and dancing with one another and then inviting us into that. If you've never seen a hoedown or a square dance, YouTube it and you'll see what I'm talking about. The beautiful, good Southern but ancient image of the Trinity, perichoresis. Check it out. All right, hope that helps.
Looking for creative ways to launch your biblical language studies to the next level? We here at Glossa House create resources with you in mind. We've created a stock of innovative and cutting-edge audio, video, digital, and print resources to help you reach your language goals. Visit glossahouse.com to find what you've been looking for. Glossa House, language resources for the global community.